The CEO attended the auction with his wife. As the auctioneer brought out an old bowl, the auction officially began. The young woman immediately bid $2,000. Because it was her first time at an auction, she did not know the rules, and her bid drew laughter from the crowd. The auctioneer explained that the starting price for the piece of stone was $200,000. The young woman was stunned by the price, because she thought the old bowl was not worth that much. The malicious woman, in order to humiliate her, bid $1 million outright. Just as the CEO was about to help the young woman save face, she stopped him from bidding and said the bowl was a fake. The rival was furious when she heard this, and the crowd mocked the malicious woman for spending a fortune on a fake. Then the auctioneer brought out the final lot. It was a raw gemstone that could yield a gem, and its starting price was $2 million. In the next moment, the young woman activated her X-ray vision, and she saw the stone glowing with a deep green light. She quickly told the CEO the news. The CEO said if it really contained jade, then the stone's value would exceed $10 billion. The young woman was thrilled to hear this. As everyone began raising paddles to bid, the price reached $10 million. Just when the malicious woman thought no one would dare bid higher, the young woman suddenly raised it to $100 million. The crowd was shocked by her bid. The malicious woman mocked the young woman as a fool and said if she could pull jade out, she would bark like a dog. Then the young woman prepared to cut the stone with her hand, but the audience below interrupted her and said the stone could only be cut with a saw. The young woman ignored them. In the next instant, she began to gather energy, and with a single palm strike, she split the stone. Then, under puzzled gazes from the crowd, the young woman pried the stone open. To everyone's surprise, inside was a large piece of imperial green jade. The crowd was stunned by the sight, but the young woman had no intention of stopping her raw gemstone unveiling. When she learned from the auctioneer that there was another batch of raw stones, she immediately asked her husband to buy them all. The crowd mocked the young woman for being wasteful. They thought her finding the imperial jade was just luck, and it was impossible she would pull out more gems. But her husband had complete faith in her and spent $50 million to buy all the stones in stock. In the next second, the young woman called for a sledgehammer. Then, amid puzzled gazes, she lifted the hammer. As the hammer fell, each stone emitted a different color, and those colors signified their destined high value. The crowd was once again amazed by the young woman's power. At this moment, the malicious woman, seeing things go wrong, tried to slip away, but was stopped by the young woman. The young woman demanded she fulfill her earlier promise, yet the malicious woman tried to renege. The young woman threw a talisman at her, and the malicious woman's hand instantly turned into a dog paw, with another move from the young woman. In the next moment, the malicious woman transformed into a puppy.